Hello traders, this is Tony D from easyMarkets here in Sydney. TraderTalk for today is going to be focused on the non-farm payrolls, the main event each month. We do have the US job numbers that come out on the first Friday. So this time it's actually developing today. So it's the first of the month. We are going to see some big movement. It's a Super Bowl of the Forex trading world. We do get large volatility, especially if it's more or less than expected. Now today we have a situation where the US dollar has been pushing back against the market for the first few days of the week, and then was sold heavily last night. Now that means that the chances of the US dollar being able to outperform, because of the US dollar rally we've already seen this week, it is going to require a much stronger than expected number there to get the US dollar outperforming considerably. But definitely, if it is a little bit stronger than expected, then some of that US dollar buying we saw on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday could continue, and you would see potentially through especially pairs like the dollar yen long and gold short, you should see the US dollar outperform. The euro dollar is its own special little beast at the moment, because we do have the ECB coming up next Thursday. Now that's the main event for the month, maybe in terms of what's happening for monetary policy changes, and we've been expecting this for a while now, that they're going to announce their tapering. So it is possible that you are going to see some well-supported euro in the coming days. So what you want to be doing is probably avoiding the euro if you want to play it to the weak side, because the whole ECB tapering story is a strong story. In terms of the actual numbers that you're looking at tonight, the forecast is 180k. Now keep in mind the ADP came out on Wednesday. It's a preview sort of the NFP. It's the private employment report. It did come in strong, 236 versus 200. Sorry, not 236. It came in at 237 versus 180 expected. So this has already set the goalpost a little bit higher now for the NFP. It would be a bit more of a high bar to come out and beat it with gusto. So if you do see a number like 200,000, you probably won't see much reaction at all. It would have to be something like 220 plus to really get the bulls moving. The other number you need to keep an eye on, if you are watching the price action tonight, it is going to be the average hourly earnings. This is wage inflation, and the most important metric that the Fed is going to do. But watching tonight is, if you start to see a pickup in wage inflation, then you can start to see a pickup in broader inflation in the economy, and that's very important for whether the Fed is going to raise in December or not. So that in some ways could end up being more important than the headline number, especially if the headline number is near expectations. That number is forecast at 0.2. Last month it was 0.3. Other than that, traders, you are seeing a little bit of commodity strength. You saw the Canadian dollar reverse, and oil was rallying sharply yesterday. So the Canadian dollar led the commodity currencies higher. The Australian dollar was not immune, and the Australian dollar has been supported on strong Chinese data. We've seen the PMIs come out very impressively, both the private and the government ones this week. So the Australian dollar itself is well supported, and you're starting to see it edge higher. The key level, of course, with the Australian dollar at the moment is the 80 on the top side, and on the downside we are looking at 78.50 as a support. We'll be back on Monday to see the reaction here from the NFP. If you have a good weekend. If you have any questions, you can come through to the dealing room on the number below. Ask for a special one-on-one preview. If you're not a member of the Active Traders group here, then please sign up with the link below.